Hello, 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 we are back. It is Wednesday the 16th of June at 12:52. Thank you. We have just set off on our Duke of Edinburgh Gold qualifying expedition. We are currently in Fort William. We are out for, what, 4 days, 3 nights? And yeah, we're going to be documenting our trip for you as we complete our DOV expedition and also our John Muir Award as our aim.
Hey guys, so we're in Fort William. We're setting off on our DOV qualifying expedition. We are going to be completing the John Muir Award at Discovery level. So, in Fort William, the beautiful area of Loch Eber in Scotland, a lot of it is actually owned by the John Muir Trust. So, as part of our expedition, we've decided to complete the awards in the area. Kind of feels fitting, right? So, on our expedition, we're going to be making efforts to conserve the environment, look out for nature. So, we're going to be picking up any litter we see and also going to be noting down and identifying any areas on our expedition that have been either harmed by human interaction. So, whether that's things that have been damaged by fires, littering, all sorts, whatever, we're going to point that out, take a note of it and send it back to the John Muir Trust. Okay, so for day one, we're starting off in Fort William here, and then we're going to be making our way south for about 10-11 kilometres. Starting off, we're just going to be walking through this kind of forested area here for about 5k. Then we're going to get to this little zigzaggy bit here, and what that means is we're going to start ascending really quickly. So we're going to go up and then around like this up a hill for about a k and a bit. Hopefully that won't be too bad because that's exactly halfway on our day one, so we don't want to be tired for the next 6k after that. But then after that, we've kind of started walking up onto the hills, and it's just going to be a kind of gradual climb along until we get to our campsite here. A lot of this area has forest on the map, but a lot of it has actually been deforested. However, Willie, our DOV assessor, has said that there's a tiny bit of forested area still there. So hopefully, if there's not too many people there tonight, we'll be able to camp in there. If not, we're going to have to move a little bit downstream to kind of get a little space between us and other walkers. It is the middle of June, we're on the West Highland Way. It could be really busy, it could also not because of COVID. We don't really know, we're just going to have to judge it and see what it's like when we get there. But hopefully we'll have a lot of the forested area to ourselves under canopy because it's warm, and obviously we're going to get warmer as we keep walking, but I think it's going to go down to about 7 or 8 degrees tonight, which is pretty cool. So hopefully we'll have a nice kind of bit of warmth under canopy tonight.
Hello again. It is now 14:23, so it's been a little while since we caught up on news. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I've just turned on the camera and we found Robbie doing press ups, and Morgan's doing laps. This is us trying to keep warm. So, how you doing, Morgan?
I'm breaking social distancing for survival heat purposes.
It's cold.
I am wearing a t-shirt, but I'm too stubborn to put on a hoodie.
Exactly. So, it's 20 past 1. No, it's not. Apologies, it's 20 past 2. We've just stopped for lunch and boot camp. We're about to head down this path down here. We've been following the West Highland Way for a little bit. We'll just pause for lunch because we've been going for quite a while and we wanted to have a stop, refuel, get some lunch in us. It's looking a wee bit grey, a wee bit overcast, and I've got a wee bit of rain on my phone screen right now, so it's been quite nice. We've been able to get the jumpers off. It's been nice and cool. But yeah, we've just had a cheeky pit stop to refuel. Yeah, so we'll catch you up in a little bit. It is 15:33, 3:30. We are up a bit of a hill. We're quite high up. It's very windy.
Well done.
The sun has come back out. It rained on us a little bit, didn't it, Matthew? Rained on us about what, half an hour ago?
It rained for about what, 10 minutes. I put on my waterproofs for this, right? And it rains for a whole 5 minutes of my life. I waited so much to try and like get my waterproofs on for it to only rain for 5 minutes.
I was going to say, it probably wasn't even 5 minutes. It was probably about 30 seconds worth of rain. We stopped, we got dressed up for our waterproofs, and we literally probably walked through the little teeniest bit of rain ever. It was not worth it.
It was not worth it at all.
You get wet for the whole day.
Yeah.
You get really cold.
That's what we were thinking. We didn't want to get caught out and be soaked through for the rest of the day. So it probably wasn't worth the stop. It didn't even rain enough for us to get wet. But look at it now. It's a wee bit cloudy, but if we're looking, the sun's out. It's very nice. We're not going to be we're not going to be rained on anytime soon, hopefully. Famous last words, I know. But yeah, holding out. We're making some good progress. Like you say, it's 3:30. We've been out for a few hours now, so we're making some good progress. We have stopped for lunch. We've had a couple water breaks. We've rehydrated. We're making some good progress. We're now heading off at quite a good speed.
Hello again. Back at it again. We're at the campsite, you know. Everyone's getting set in. We've got food preparing over there. Pan.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Do you want Zoom? Just a pan?
Just a little bit of a zoom. Just give them a taste of what's going on. I'm having some chicken tikka boiling in the bag. I'd highly suggest if you're in Edinburgh, you know, bronze, silver, gold. It just tastes delicious. Well, we've got the tent set up. Everyone's, you know, we've gone for an abnormal shape. Yes, we do have a lot of sheep poop in our surrounding area, but we're working on it, right? Got a regular sort of tent shape going on, and you know what? Let's have a gander on the tents. Let's have a little bit of a sneak peek, shall we say? We go in here, right? This is the bachelor pad, you know. We've got our spoon just sort of chilling here. Well, it's actually Alex's spoon, but we don't talk about that. Sleeping bag. This year, without this, it'd be a very rough sleep, alright? But this gives you that.
What's it called, Matthew?
Padding.
What's it called?
It's called a sleeping mat.
No, it's not.
It's called I've forgotten. It's just gone.
It's called a roll mat.
So a roll mat.
Say it with chest. What's this called, Matthew?
A roll mat. Thank you. We've got our light here. Now this light here is very bright. I actually purchased this very recently and it's so bright, right? Tonight I'll show you what it's about because you can see for days and days, right? Then we've just got just a cap here just in case we get cold during the night. But as far as tents go, got, you know, just the storage bit there, you know. The only problem with the downside of these tents are you feel like you're sleeping in a coffin because of, you know, how small and like narrow it is, you know. And when you've got big biceps and quite big shoulders, you know, you feel like you're in like a.
So how would you know?
But you know, for your smaller individuals like that man over there, you know, you feel like you're living in a mansion and, well, you just caught him going for a dump. But apart from that, I think tonight's sleep will be pretty good, pretty dandy. And we've got awesome views surrounding us, you know. We've got some beautiful hills that we can have a look at while we have our cup of tea or coffee in the morning.
We just climbed it.
And yeah. As far as setting up goes, I think we've done it pretty effectively. As a group, collectively, we've got quite a good team chemistry about us. And well, you know what? It's just been a really good trip so far.
Alright guys, listen up. It's deadly. So I'm in my coffin. That's what we've nicknamed our tents because they look like coffins. And you can barely fit a person in here. You can't sit up in them, you can only lie down. To be fair, they're quite long. I'm kind of sliding down mine. But I've got my bag in here with me. My boots, because I had to just kind of get in the tent. Because, as I'll explain in a second, I've been attacked. Actually attacked. The midges were bearable at first. We were watching the Italy v Switzerland game because Alex had 4G. But it got unbearable, and I've got quite a high tolerance for midges. Like, I can stand it. I don't usually get bitten, even if I put on Skin So Soft. I put on like 3 layers of Skin So Soft on my face. Didn't have anything else exposed at that point. It was just my face. But then I took my hoodie off because I got too warm and I put it on my arms. But there was just zillions of them. There's another clip of me in my tent looking at the outside, and it's horrific. There's more midgie than there is sky. It is honestly awful. So it's Just went 9 o'clock. It's still pretty bright outside. We're not going to be able to sleep for like the next few hours. I had a coffee at like 7, so I'm wide awake. It's hell. Hell. But hopefully, later, maybe about 11, it'll get cold and they'll all bugger off. And then we'll be able to go out and sit again. Because we were all sitting cozied up together watching the Scotland game outside. And the Scotland game, the Nevis, Switzerland game. And it was lovely. And now it's horrific and unbearable. So yeah, see you soon. Oh my days, this is bad.
What's going on?
This is bad. Jesus Christ.
I've had a midget problem on TV.
No amount of Skin So Soft can solve this. Okay, I'm back. I've been in my tent for about 5 minutes. That one there is on the outside of my inner, and all the other ones are on the outer. And they're just clouding it. Can I look through to see more? Nah, but it's horrific. Actually horrific. I reckon I've still got maybe about 30-40 midges with me inside my own tent. It's blowing off my arm. However, most of them aren't actually bothering me. They're just kind of clinging to the outside of the tent. All the other midges are trying to get in, get a taste of the blood. But this is horrific. Good morning, guys. We are at the start of day 2. I was the first up. Got out of my tent, went with everyone else up. Went and acquired the stoves and gas from Maria. Got the water on, starting to simmer now away a wee bit. Bubbles are appearing. The midges are still out in force, so I am covered up. It's also pretty cold, not absurdly cold, just a bit cold to the point where I'm wearing all my clothes. They're still all over me. I'm still being attacked. Not as much as the night before, not as much as the clouds of hell that rained down upon us earlier. Oh, get off me. But yeah, breakfast is going. Feeling good. Feeling optimistic about today. It should be a nice wee stroll along the West Island Way, not too much navigating, just kind of getting towards Kinloch leaving and then taking a left and boom, we're at camp. So hopefully we'll be there early, we can get settled down and get our tents pitched and everything set out before the midges appear and make it the best of our day tonight. So yeah. Breakfast, I'm going to be having an Alpenbar, some coffee, Weetabix, go in a bottle thing, and some good old fashioned porridge. So hopefully that should be good. Obviously Alex will do a proper vlog once he's up, always to get out his tent, the lazy get, and then you'll get some better quality, looking better, but for now it's just me against the grey sky. Hey guys, I'm back with midgie bites all over my face. We are just taking down camp now. Campsite number 1. We are being eaten alive by midges. I don't know what happened, whether when we took down our tents, they were under our tents or something, or whether it's just getting a little bit hotter now, so they're coming back. But it is not still as bad as last night, but worse than it was earlier when I did a video. I've managed to get my tent down, so is Robbie. Now we're just waiting on Alex, Matthew, and Maria's got hers, and then Ben will be the last one probably. But it's bad. But we've actually, I think we've all slept okay. Matthew said he had a kind of weird bump on his tent that he couldn't really sleep with, but everyone else I think's done okay. I woke up, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, but even then I still feel pretty okay. I don't think anyone's in bad spirits apart from the midges. We're doing okay. We're getting there. I have geez, where are they? What have I done with them? Oh, they're in my bag, but we've got our Arnold Clark sunglasses to protect us. Appropriate eye protection. But yeah, that's day 1 campsite. It's pretty beautiful. Yeah, looking up the glen. Got the river down there, and we've got this kind of forested area next to us. Look at that. But yeah, it's lovely. Anyway, I'm gonna move before I get eaten. Catch you later.
Good morning. Again, it is 3 minutes to 10, 9:57. We set off around about 9:30. Is that right? Yes, 9:30. We've got quite a while to go today. We're doing about 13-14 kilometres. So we're hoping to get to our campsite by about 4 o'clock. The weather's looking quite grey for now. It's quite warm though. I don't imagine the jumpers and jackets will be staying on for very long. Yeah, but it's a bit grey. We're hoping that we can fight off the rain. We had a teeny bit of drizzle earlier, but that faded out quite quickly. So hopefully we can keep that up. But yeah, we're just going to be plowing through the day again. Thinking about our aim, we're going to be looking for any litter while also identifying any areas that have been damaged due to fire or flood damage, or any other natural or man-made event.
Here in the beautiful countryside of Kinlochleven, as you can see down there on my right hand side or your left, it's a beautiful town that we finished our last expedition, you know, and it was such a relief. It leaves a good taste. It leaves like a good taste in your mouth when you go down there, you know, because you have this sort of feeling of accomplishment that you did your practice there, right? I would highly suggest using that town for any facilities you need. Alright, it's got co-op, got Sainsbury's, it's got everything you need. And then on the left here is the beautiful loch, right? Beautiful. I'd highly suggest coming here. I'm not going to name it because that's for you to find out, folks. So basically, we've walked all the way, pan please, all the way around here and round by that hill. Okay, so we're around about halfway. So I think we've made good pace. We've been trudging through it. We've just been burning through, right? And it's now on my watch 12:25. So that's us walked for around about 3 hours, I'd say, just under. And we've walked what, more than halfway through. So I think it's been a solid performance for us today. Obviously we had the setback with the midges in the morning, which literally ate us alive. Some of us had clear skin before we came here, and now we look like a pubescent 13-year-old, you know, just spots everywhere. But yeah, so far we're all still in good moods, and yeah, I'll see you later for your next installment of me.
Hello. It is 15:27, 3:30 in the afternoon. We stopped for lunch at 1 o'clock. That was ages ago. So yeah, it's been quite a while. We're plodding through. We have found a big old loch. I'm going to put in some pictures from earlier where you can see just some of the amazing views that we've experienced when we were walking. It was very nice, very nice. You got to appreciate the scenery every now and again. But yeah, so it's 3:30. We have been walking. But yeah, we're at this loch. This loch means that our campsite is very nearby. However, as it is only 3:30, we're deciding that we're going to walk on a little bit. That's something that we've been permitted to do. That will mean that we will have less to walk tomorrow. We're thinking that tomorrow is going to be our hardest day, being the third day, our second full-on day. So we're going to try plough on maybe 2 or 3 more kilometres onto today's journey to take it off of tomorrow's, just so that bit is a little bit easier for us. So we'll get 3 or 4 campsites that we can pick along this loch. So we're probably going to pick the one furthest along, which just makes our tomorrow's walk a little bit easier. But yeah, just thought I'd check in. We're all still standing. We've had a few stoppages just for blister checkups or pit stops and water refueling and all that sort of fun, cool stuff. But yeah, we're ploughing on. I've got a bit of a running nose, you've probably noticed. But yeah, see you in a bit.
Oh, you kicked up on me there. Oh, welcome back again. You know, we set up camp. Well, actually, no, setting up camp at this moment in time. We've got this beautiful loch right beside us, right? So maybe some of us may go for a dip, you know. Might actually, you know, have a little swim, as they say in the business. But so far, it's windy, which means one good thing: no midges, right? If you don't understand, right, the torture that we've been through the past 24 hours was generally, I've experienced nothing like it, and I've been through a lot of pain in my life, alright? So, we've got wind, good conditions. Pan up, please. Yes. Thank you. Yep. And, well, pretty much, you know, I think it's going to be a good night's sleep tonight, you know. We're all in good spirits. Sure, the day was, it was hard to get into, you know, it's just like anything, you know, the more you get into it, the more you warm up to it, and we are starting to feel like a tandem, you know, we're just kept on going and going and going, you know, just kept on going, this and we made pretty good time. We've walked for eight hours, I would say, you know, and I personally think that I'm proud of this group, you know, we've really stuck it out, we've done well, and I can't wait to update you next time.
That's like.
Guys, we're 17 years old.
I'm going to the end of the rainbow. Is that acceptable?
Yes.
No.
It's
Well,
very
if you want
acceptable.
to, I don't. I will.
And in true DOV fashion, that was all we filmed that day. So here is a picture of a pelican to make up for that. Roll on day 3.
Good morning again. It is 8:54. We are all packed up and fed and pretty much ready to go. We're just waiting pretty much on final touches, and then we'll be heading off. So yeah, it's just going 9 o'clock almost. It's looking like quite a nice day. A wee bit of clouds in the sky, but we've got some blue skies. Sun's out a wee bit.
Yeah, I think Lily said he was going to wear shorts.
Right, shorts weather, which is what we
I
like.
think that's decent. You've turned out really well for weather.
Yep.
It's supposed to rain, but nope.
Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
So we're walking anywhere from what, 12 to 15 kilometres today?
It's about 13, 14.
Yep.
Ish.
We
So-
walked a bit extra yesterday, so hopefully we'll have a wee bit less to cover today.
Yep. Thought we would rather slog on a little bit yesterday than slog on today. So we've made our walk a wee bit easier, but this is quite a harsh walk through some good old marshes and some bogs and stuff. So we thought we would be a wee bit nicer to ourselves this time and set up at this lovely campsite with the massive loch, which has been a great view. Some good water down there, and yeah, nice and windy. So there wasn't as many midges. They've started to come out a wee bit today. This morning as we've been packing up. But yeah, we can't really complain too much. It was much better than the night before. So yeah, we're going to get going and then we'll see you in a bit.
Hey guys, we've just started day 3. We've walked for about an hour and we've already made excellent progress. We are about 3.5 km. We've just stopped at this kind of ruined house bothy area under a nice wee grove of trees by this beautiful river. We're at the bottom of the valley. It's entirely flat. It's really warm. There's no midges. We're filled up. Probably some of the best water we've had all trip. What's not to love? It is some beautiful countryside. We can see just, if you look over there, the peak of Ben Nevis. It's pretty great. I think even though it's the 3rd day, we're feeling really in high spirits. We're doing better than we were in our practice. I think in our practice, it was single track. 3rd day, it was a little bit cold, marshy. But so far, I think I'm feeling like it's day 1. I'm not sure about everyone else, but other than the feet being a little bit achy, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty great. I think we're feeling good about day 3 and 4. If we keep at the pace, we'll be at the campsite for like 2-3 p.m. And we'll probably stop, chill out for a little bit. Where we're staying near Steel Waterfall, which is in Glen Nevis, right under Ben Nevis. It's a very kind of popular tourist attraction. According to Willie, it's the 2nd largest waterfall in Scotland. So that'll be a nice wee trip. There's a little rope bridge we can walk across and play on. Similar river to this, a little bit more shallow, so plenty of water. Might be a little bit busy, it depends. The Scotland v England match is on tonight, so might be quiet, we'll see. Much to our distaste, we can't watch it. There'll be no service, but yeah, it's pretty good. We're feeling good. We picked up quite a little bit of litter on our way. First day it was quite busy, we had a lot of stuff going. And then the second and third, because it's been more remote, there's not been so much. But the bag's starting to fill up, so we're feeling quite good about that. And yeah, we're just going to keep on moving.
It's been a long 3 days. The mid has dropped for me, you know.
Wait a minute!
I think even though it's the third day, we're feeling really in high spirits.
It's just been very hard to keep your concentration and persevere. But you know, I'm looking. It's a bright future, you know, because this is our last day. Well, one of our last days here, you know. This will be later on tonight. Will be our last night camping, and then basically after tomorrow, it's like a 3-hour walk, just a gander, you know, to the bus, you know. But could you pan down, please? Pan down. But as you can see here, we camped around about here last night, and then we followed this track all the way along, made some good progress, and then we're around about here now, you know, this spot right here. Now, considering the fact we've done around about 9k in what, 3 hours? Let me see my watch. Yeah, around about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. I think that is very good going, considering, you know, the sort of time we've been walking, you know, because some people have got blisters, we've got sore feet. I've got a sore big toe. Right there. A sore big toe. But apart from that, you know, things are going well. We should be at campsite. Now this is very much my accurate time. I've learned since last time. So the jury has said we will arrive at the campsite around about 2 o'clock, which I think is 3 now. But that is very good time considering we were expected to get to the campsite around about 4. So we'll check back with you later, you know, and until next time, goodbye.
You're a gem, Matthew.
It's so slippy.
What is it?
I think we should go that for.
I'm feeling like sitting down. I don't know about you. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck it.
Let's go this. Guys, you're missing Woo!
Cheeky shower. Not today, maybe another. Next bed. Although one thing I'm cautious of is, am I going to stab my foot when I'm with these? And I know no more water for me. God damn.
There's some nice panning shots.
Yeah? Looks deeper.
Yeah, look.
That's not. What? Bobo! Oh,
I slipped in, look.
Oh, did you?
monkey bars always used to be my favourite.
Oh, right, let's do this.
I'm gonna get so bored.
Oh wait, I thought it was just. I thought it was 2 things, but no, it's literally just one.
Yeah. Are you going on
Oh my god.
Jesus.
And that done it for day 3. After the swim-swam MJ promised on day 2, we headed back to the campsite for some food and other shenanigans. Our fourth and final day consisted of a short 5 kilometers walk, up and out of the glen and back onto public paths to our collection point. We weren't due to be picked up until 12 p.m. so we took our time and left just after 10 a.m. and arriving right on time.
So we made it. It is 11:42. We have finished off our DUV Gold officially. We have been here for quite a while, maybe about what, half an hour or so, 20 minutes, half an hour. But we're now just coming over to empty out our rubbish, because that was part of our John Muir Award, was to collect any rubbish and any litter that we saw out on our expedition. So we're about to empty out and just have a little bit of a collection to see how well we've done.